Hi stamping friends, I'm Karina with karinascreations.com, and today I want to share with you another Blendabilities technique. So I want to show you how to make this really fun rainbow type design using your Blendabilities markers. So what I have done is I have taken a little piece of Whisper White cardstock, and it is 2 inches by 3 inches. And when you get your Blendability markers, they're sold in sets of 3 for $15.95, and you get a light, medium, and dark shade. So it makes it very, very easy to color with them. They are an alcohol-based marker, and it's very important that when you put the lids back on that they're very, very tight, otherwise your marker will dry out. And another tip with these markers is they have to be stored flat. One other thing I will show you is that when you put your marker tips back on your markers, make sure you're laying it flat and that you are slowly sliding the cap in on the table, and then you snap it shut on the table. Otherwise it's easy to damage the tips. Now the tips are made out of nylon, so they are a little more durable than our Stampin' Right markers, but you still have to be careful. The other thing you have to use with Blendability markers is Memento ink. So you do have to buy Memento ink. You cannot use Black StazOn ink. So that's my other tip. Okay, so I will show you quickly how to blend the markers doing a rainbow technique. So the first thing I'm starting with is some Cherry Cobbler, and I'm using the light shade of Cherry Cobbler, and I'm just scribbling. Normally when you color with Blendabilities, you color in a circle, but I want a bit of color variation, so I just want to scribble right now. We can actually call this the scribble technique. Then I'll put my lid back on, click it into place. And then I'm using Coastal Cabana. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Hopefully you can. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Now watch this. This is the fun part. Now I'm getting my Daffodil Delight. Click it in place. Getting my Daffodil Delight Stampin' Right marker. And I am going to blend my daffodil color into the Cherry Cobbler color. And it is going to create this beautiful shade of orange. Now if you tried to do this with Stampin' Right markers, you would get your Cherry Cobbler ink transferring into the Daffodil Delight ink. But with Blendabilities, it doesn't happen. There's no color mixing. You don't ruin your markers. So you can do fun techniques. And then watch when I drag my yellow into my Coastal Cabana. Yellow and blue makes green, and that's how you get this beautiful rainbow card. Isn't that fast and easy? And then again, it's just be very careful when you close them up. Give it a snap. And now I'm using my new Work of Art stamp set, which I love, love, love. If you don't have this set, put it on your wish list. You can do so many fun things with this. And again, you have to use Memento ink. Don't even try StazOn. StazOn actually dissolves. The marker actually dissolves StazOn ink. I have tried it myself. There you go. And then the next thing I did for this cute little card, I won't actually show you all of it, just to save on time, but I took a Chalk Talk framelit, and that's the shape I used. Put it through my Big Shot machine, and then when I was done, I poked 2 little holes with my paper piercing tool and put in 2 mini brads on each side. So this is what the finished card looks like again. This part of the card, I'll put measurements on my blog. It's done with the polka dot embossing folder, and then the black has been done with the chevron embossing folder. And you see the button. How fun is that? So I took some buttons out for you. Another thing you can do with your Blendability markers, I'm using a brush tip, and then there's a skinny tip. And all I did was just color it directly on. How easy is that? So now we can make any color of buttons that you want. And you do the same thing with rhinestones. It's such a fabulous product. And that's how I got my Daffodil Delight colored button, and I'll show you the finished one again, and I'll finish coloring that up later. And that's it. Isn't that amazing and super cute? Anyway, I hope you will get your Blendability markers. They hopefully will be available in July, and if you desperately can't wait, you can get a $60 starter kit. choose $65 worth of product in it and get free shipping and GST and become part of my crafting crew team. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy stamping!